The purpose of this video is to teach you how to find the Millersville IRB page. So I will just Google Millersville IRB, and up it pops the first thing. Institutional Review Board is the Millersville IRB. So I'm going to right click on this link and open it into a new tab. And this is the main website. And so you can see there's a few things on this page, just sort of a general description, as well as examples of informed consents. This is an instruction document that tells you all the things that are supposed to be in the informed consent, as you can see here. So one thing that is needed is a statement that the study involves research, a description of any risks, etc. This is an example of an actual informed consent. It's a format, so you can pretty much copy this format when you create your informed consent for this class. The purpose of this study is to blank. If you choose to participate, you will be asked to do blank. So that's very helpful for you as you're doing the IRB. The other thing is that you see the CITY program. The CITY program is something that you have to do. It's a class. It might take you several hours to complete a training in how to do human subjects research. If you look in the syllabus, you can see more information on how to get to that course as well as the video. But what I want you to do is I want you to click on this right here, which is called Guidelines. Guidelines is a very long article that tells you a whole bunch of information about the IRB and about the application. And you will need much of this stuff for this class. So the first section gives you in general information about the IRB, what it does, and what the purpose is. Then you see a statement of individual research ethics. So what does that mean in terms of research ethics? I'm going to skip the membership part. I'm going to skip the responsibilities part. I'm going to skip the review process, except for we're going to stop at potential risk. And so the IRB defines risk as 5 major types of risk: either physical risk, psychological risk, social, legal, or economic, and you can read about the examples of those different types of risks. But what in particular, what I want you to focus on is I want you to focus on what is considered minimal risk. So I'm going to go up here to these 3 dots. This is a Mac computer, so if I go up to the 3 dots, I can click on Find, and I'm going to search for minimal risk. And here they define minimal risk as the probability and magnitude of harm or discomfort anticipated in the research, and that it's not greater than those that someone would ordinarily encounter in daily life. So the term minimal risk is used as a base to determine how the IRB is going to review this research. And typically the IRB has 3 levels of research. So if you apply to the IRB to do a research project, they will first determine, is your project less than minimal risk, no more than minimal risk, or more than minimal risk. That's how they will sort of rank the application. And I'm going to skip down to exemptions. And the reason why the minimal risk is important is because it determines if your study is exempt. So there are 3 levels of research. The first is that it's exempt. The second is that it's expedited. The third would be a full IRB review.